Well, one of the reason Walker's in the news this week was his little spat, sort of with David Cameron, across the ocean spat. Jason, do you want to talk about that a little bit? I know that Walker went on his trip to England, and somebody came out and said, well, you know, David Cameron, the Prime Minister, didn't, you know, like Barack Obama, or somewhat disparaging of him, and now they're going back and forth. And Walker says, I don't want to talk about this sort of thing anymore. Lesson learned, or what's the takeaway on it?
Well, the governor said there was a lesson learned. You know, this was really a pretty minor thing, except that one of the big concerns about the governor's, candidacy, undeclared candidacy, is that he has a lot of accomplishments on his belt as a governor, but very little foreign affairs experience. And so really everything he does abroad is put under the microscope. And so you have this situation where he tries to just make a basic explanation of what happened in this meeting with Cameron, which, by the way, was supposed to be a purely official meeting, no politics involved. And then, Cameron comes out and says, well, that's not what I said. We don't know who's right, but we do know that that's not what a situation where Walker wanted himself to be.
You get the feeling, I mean, you said it's not a big deal. He's had several of these things come up where he talks about what he heard in a particular meeting or whatever, and I always get the feeling that it's like the kid in the family who gets to sit at the adult table, and they can't believe he's there, and so he tells everybody what he heard while he was at the table, and he might have gotten some of the details not quite right. I think it actually diminishes his position by going out and making, whether it's true or not true, making statements about what was supposedly said behind closed doors.
I think it runs the risk, if enough of these things happen, it sort of becomes this, idea that everyone sort of accepts. Well, Walker's
it creates a narrative.
Policy,
is he ready for prime time? Is he ready to negotiate with these people when he can't even repeat what they actually said?